Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Totally Oblivious. It's me, your host, Caleb Perez. You're with Alex, co-host.
Hello.
Alex, how are you doing?
Other than waking up at 10 o'clock in the morning, which I only do for these things, and then recording an hour later, pretty good. I'm existing. Oh, my neck though, fuck.
Existing, that's just where we're at right now.
As of now, but like once I start, I don't know. I've been on a, I don't know, like recently on like a mental streak. I don't know. I started editing again myself, and I'm making this really long Jotaro video. I'm technically crossing my fingers. By the end of tonight, I maybe could get through the whole thing, the whole like rest, like the last like 15 minutes left, and I can get it out by tomorrow. Probably not gonna happen, but
No, yeah.
But I don't know. It's just I spent a very long time not editing because I don't know. I made one video. I'm like, oh man, this is such a cool topic, and I hope the video just does well. And it was ass. And then I partially blamed it because I asked people to edit for me in the past before that video, and I'm just like, oh, my video editing skills just fucking suck.
They're just not what I want them to be.
Yeah, and I was just like, fuck this. I can't do this. And I didn't, like, I stopped just because I was like, there's no point. And with that being the case, I just stopped, and I had all these editors do videos for me and so on and so forth. So with this Jotaro video that I'm doing, which by the time this is out, when's this releasing?
Monday?
Like this Monday?
This Monday.
Or technically next Monday.
Whatever. This is the next episode releasing.
Either my Jotaro video is going to be up during the same time this podcast is, so people are probably going to watch this after, or the video is probably going to be posted on Sunday, maybe. So if that's the case, the video is already out by the time this is out. But that's regardless of the point. I haven't edited in like forever, and my editor, the one I like to like use the most when I'm trying to make a meaningful video, because he's just 17 Latvian.
Good at editing.
Kid's a bad motherfucker, and he knows how to fucking know how to edit. The kid, I swear he could become like a director or something, and it would work. But he couldn't just edit the video. I wanted him to, but he was like, nah, man, I'm tipping to China in like a week. I'm like, fuck. So eventually he left, and I'm all like, all the editors that I thought that could do it, I was like, nah. I have to do it myself. I have to do it myself. So with that being the case, I hopped on Premiere Pro and like forever, and I still remembered how to make a video, and I'm doing it, and I was like, we have a problem. This isn't going to be as good as I want it to be. And like a fucking anime moment, all my editor homies just came out the woodworks and be like, do you have extensions? Or like they started showing me shit. I'm like, no, like all the videos that on my channel that have multi-million views on it, I have like 2 years on the date. And I know those are all me. And they're like, what the fuck? How the fuck does that even happen? I'm like, I don't know, YouTube algorithm. And they just start showing me shit. They start like giving me all these like presets and fucking like extensions. Extensions in Premiere Pro are just like people's like they're like mods for Adobe products. You can do it to Photoshop, but I don't see a lot of people do that. Maybe pens and pencils in there. That's all I really mainly see it for. But I don't see motherfuckers like using extensions for Photoshop or whatever. I wonder, now that I'm talking about it out loud, I wonder if there's any like extensions out there that make those things run better so they don't crash.
I'm sure there is.
Like the fucking it's a fucking Bethesda game.
As I've been using Adobe, paying $60 a month for that, I'm slowly starting to think that maybe there's a better editing software out there.
Yeah, I think maybe after this, if I'm really feeling myself, I might get DaVinci.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically better. It's like it's After Effects and Premiere all in one, but it's $300 off rip. Never have to pay again. I might do it if this video turns out well and my self-esteem goes higher because of this video. I'll start editing again and I will use DaVinci.
Yeah,
and then stuff. But regardless, going back to my story, we can talk about over here in a second. Maybe this is YouTube criticism time of the episode. But yeah, and also all my editor homies are coming in and I'm editing, right? I'm like, okay, cool. And Curious, my European editor, the bad motherfucker, he reviews over and he's like, nah, your sequencing's off, you're not lining shit properly.
He's Gordon Ramsaying you
for
a YouTube video.
Yeah, but some people
What is this?
Yeah, but no, but that's the thing, like maybe like a younger Alex or maybe like a younger person would be like, man, this is so discouraging. Fuck no, I loved being in that heat. It was so fun. Him just fucking, I'm not gonna choose my words carefully here because what I was about to say was about to sound really fucking gay. But like him just like nailing into the coffin or nailing him in the head, just like, no man, your timing's off. You need to do this. You need to do that. Previous to all this, though, we already did the mixing for the music. Like, there's this one long music track of all of it, and that's the one thing I think why he succeeds so well. That motherfucker knows how to mix music. That whole like philosophy, like with YouTube videos, or just videos in general, it's like 50% audio, visual, and then 50% audio. I think when it really comes to like people's, I think low key there is like a subconscious factor of it probably being like 70% audio and the rest being like just like 40% fucking visuals. Honestly,
yeah.
If it cute, because I won't lie, right now in the video process, I've noticed like I'm not putting my effects in after I'm done with an edit because I'm all like, yeah, fuck it, I'll worry about it until I get to the end. I'll worry about it at the end, but like during some segments where I'm like, oh no, I need the sound effect here because it's gonna finish it. I'm not gonna worry about it later. It's like the major important parts I'll put like where the effect is needed, and like I listen over it with no effect. I'm like, okay, it looks cool. With the effect, I'm like, oh, now it works. That's now it's all finished. I'm just like, okay, it's good. And like I've been doing that, and then Curious is just like, yeah, you gotta do that, you gotta fucking time those correctly. And just like over the past, I'd say week, I've basically went from I'll use two examples for many anime heads out there. I basically went from Kid Goku to like Namek Saga Super Saiyan Goku within a week, because all my editor friends at the beginning of it were like, yeah man, this is okay, and then I reviewed over it with Curious and I re-showed them like, okay, that's way better. And then like I've been showing them now of what I made in Curious and Jobber, and I have to show Diego again. I would like to show all three of them before it releases, and I just show them again and they're like, fuck, hey, that's pretty good. So I'm all like, so I just jumped from slideshow video to, hey, that's pretty fucking good. So it's been a week, and I genuinely like, even though my YouTube analytics aren't the best because, you know, JoJo's is not a current wave right now. I gotta wait for Steel Ball Run to show up. Please, DP, hurry the fuck up. Like it's not really discouraging me. It's kind of hyping me up to actually gonna get it finished, and it's just like, wow, it's cool. I don't know, it's good editing again, and like what I've been doing and stuff. There's a lot of moments in the thing. I've learned how to mask. That's another thing too, and it makes like transitions way fucking cooler. And like I know like it technically at some parts it is still kind of a slideshow, but like I stylized it a bit. It's not like, oh, here's the whole manga panel. No, it's just a single like gutter frame or like whatever. I guess technically I could have just said page then panel during that, but yeah, that's basically what it is, and it looks a lot better. I gotta put more paper. The paper transition sound effect was my favorite. I'm a whore for that sound effect. So it's just like the crumple when I show like a manga page. I'm like, this is good. I think when I edit next time I do kind of stuff, because I got like this grainy filter over it to make it not grainy. It's like damaged film paper effect over it. It makes it looks cool, but next time I do it, I'm gonna put like a paper, like a crumpled paper effect. I might have to make it myself, and then use that for manga panels because I do it in my thumbnails. If anybody's noticed it, I don't think you have. You have to go to Twitter to notice that, but I usually do that for my backgrounds or maybe even my characters some of the time. It's recently changed now because I went through a Photoshop arc too. This is weird. I went through a Photoshop arc and now I'm going through Premiere.
Video editing.
Yeah, it's content creation arc, and it's overall improved. I have to thank Caleb A for that. He was like, yeah, man, if you fuck around with the exposure and the saturation, I was like,
what?
Like properly? I'm like, oh, this is fucking cool. So it makes the characters stand out a lot more from the background. I think it works for my style. And it's just good. Good, like productive week.
Productive. That's what matters.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna have to at the time of this recording, I'm currently going through my whole like Dio's World thing. And I have a few ideas. Like beforehand, all the transitions were kind of random, zoom in, zooms out, maybe a glitch effect here or two. But I'm doing a lot of like kind of like subtle leitmotifs. So leitmotif, for anybody that doesn't know, is just like a video or audio cue that fits with a character, and if it plays, you're like, it's supposed to be like, oh, they're doing something because that's his thing, that's his song, but it's slightly different. So with this whole Dio part, I think I'm going to use a lot of glitch transition effects to imitate like what the world does, and or maybe just do like a whole bunch of like negative edit transitions to get the whole like Zawado and everything just kind of fucking goes to sounds, and then eventually there's a lot. Like if you listen to the audio of the video, a lot of it changes to cowboy themed because that's the whole video is cowboy themed. I'm not gonna lie, I talk a lot about cowboys in this Jotaro video.
It's a western. Yeah.
Also, it's subtly like a fucking Rockstar Studio video too. There's GTA reference, Red Dead's reference. It's really funny. But yeah. That's what I'm gonna end up doing today after this recording. I might get food before it, but yeah, it's just that's what I've been doing, and I feel pretty good about it. But currently my girlfriend's in France, so it's just, yeah. So I just been doing that in my cave.
No,
my hyperbolic time chamber coming out.
Hold on, I got something real quick. Speaking on France. No, wait, that was wrong. It's this one. We live in confusing times.
In recent news,
what's happening? What buttons do you press?
With every passing
what are you playing?
This is for the audience. I don't
expect to happen next. Disney has filed a patent for a new roller coaster that jumps off the track. This probably means they have plans to create a ride that would fly through the air for a specific amount of time with no tracks under it.
With chaos around every corner, there's only one way to find out the truth.
Fisherman lands a whopping 67-pound goldfish, may break world record. Quote, it was sheer luck.
Is this a...
It's a whole soundbite, baby.
News,
of you doing... Of like a news transition?
Yeah.
And here's what's going on.
Clearly missed the last episode.
Yeah, a little bit.
So yeah, what's going on? Isn't France like imploding right now?
It was. From what my girlfriend says, it's kind of stopped.
It's chill now.
It's a little bit, but like it's France. They do that all the time.
It's kind of their thing.
Yeah, a little bit. It's like, ever since the Enlightenment, that's what they've been doing. I don't know, for the past like 300 years. If they don't get their way, fuck it, burn everything.
Just blow it up.
Yeah, that's what they kind of do. It was only happening in certain parts. Like people thought, like it got really racist.
Yeah, it usually happens.
No, like in specific this time, it was like all these immigrants. Okay, I won't lie, it was Americans saying it for the it was.
There's the answer.
Yeah, it was like on Twitter because I was paranoid because my girlfriend's in France.
Right.
Like halfway across the world, I kind of got worried. But like, it's like I was reading like most of the comments, and I'm like, because I don't have Twitter brain. I'm not your average American who's just fucking fed bullshit. I try to do my own thing, even though that sounds like me being an average American. I do my own research. Joe Rogan,
I've done my own,
but like in the sense of like I'm self-aware. There you go. There's the fucking thing. I always try to be self-aware. That's one thing I try to keep true to myself. And I'm just reading all these comments like they have no gun rights, and there's and these immigrants, the blacks. I'm like
that's
the blacks. I'm like, wait, wasn't this
American thing I've ever heard?
And it gets crazy. It's like the blacks. I was like, I thought this was a fucking Middle Eastern kid getting like shot down in the street. How did it evolve into the blacks? I'm like, huh?
Because American.
I was like, what the fuck? And it wasn't even French people. And then it kind of went into the whole like Ukraine thing, and like it was like, oh, the French government, blah blah blah. But I've realized I was like, oh, this is just a Twitter dog pile. This is all this really is.
There's people just throwing their thoughts in, and they don't even know what's going on.
like there was people before this in a riot. There were white people rioting, and it's different. All of a sudden, it's immigrants rioting over like a kid dying, and it's like, oh, now it's a problem. Like, motherfucker, what?
I'm seeing very similar. I can't think of the word.
June of last year.
Yeah, June of 2020.
Oh fuck!
Everything was,
yeah. Remember, they all made fun of us. I guess maybe the weird sense we're just.
It's just
fuck you.
It's just recycling. Just plot lines are getting recycled.
Yeah, fucking filler arcs, man.
These filler arcs keep getting crazier and crazier.
My mom put way too much fucking ice on that. Yeah.
It's watered down now.
A little bit. It's I've noticed I'm the only person that likes the blackberry, the syrup in it, but it works really good with zero sugar Monster. So just it's a bit different. I'm experimenting still.
Alex is making drinks.
Yeah, my mom stopped wanting to pay for fucking shit at the barista places. So she's like, fuck it. I'm going to buy my own syrups and bullshit. Like, everybody now in my family is like, Ruffles, can you make me one? So
you leave the baristas to become a barista.
She really did. My mom's kind of bitching at it. My brother likes it too. My dad just got into it too. I'm the last person in the house that got into it. But, yeah, but like France, going back to the actual on topic, but France is like, it's like
they're fine now.
From what I understand, they're fine. But
relatively speaking,
yeah, it like you have to remember, France is a country that's over like 1,000 years old.
They're pretty old.
Like this is just a fucking small page. Oh, there was a few riots. This is like a single page or a paragraph in history. This isn't really fucking crazy.
Yeah,
a single sentence. There were many riots during the early 21st century.
Well, so far there's been like one in France.
There's been multiple. But
already?
They've been multiple. They've been having riots.
They've been rioting since France was made.
Yeah, really. And stuff.
Like, how dare you?
Yeah. And also, my girlfriend doesn't really have any. You know do you know about the France effect? This is a clip you could put on YouTube Shorts. Watch this bitch get 100K. You know about the France effect?
What's the France effect?
The France effect is when somebody that has never been to France before has a preconception idea that France is beautiful, it's clean, it's the greatest city ever, and the Eiffel Tower looks beautiful all year round. No, bitch. France is just New York. Just slightly more cultured.
It's just French New York.
It really is. It's dirty. It's unkept. The Eiffel Tower is always in construction. People get robbed. Sure, it's a little bit more walkable. That's about it. It still has all the problems of a major city. France is by far probably. Nat texted me this morning. Somebody got robbed in front of her. France ain't pretty, bitch. It's New York, but in Europe.
Well, of course.
I'm waiting for the fucking French Wu-Tang Clan to show up.
Most robbers are French. She's probably like, oh, give me that wallet in your pocket.
I think he got pocketed. Nat really didn't say.
Oh, you didn't even see me coming.
The bitch. Hard. But, yeah. No, it's... Yeah, everybody like has this preconception. Okay, basically, it looks like... Okay, wait. I don't even know if Ratatouille is a good...
Ratatouille?
Because it's another French film. Like
the rat is the cook?
Sacre le bleu.
Sacre bleu.
But, yeah, that's what she's basically said. Like, Nat also went up to Canada once, and I asked her, like, comparing it to Canada and France, which one do you like? She's all like, I had to slowly convince her, because she's doing the whole thing like, no, this is all totally worth it.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but she's doing it for school, and then I'm like, babe, you've only complained about the food, the people, how sweaty and muggy it is, and a lot of other bullshit. I think you like Canada more. So apparently Canada is better than France.
Canada, I've heard good things.
So I'm trying to get my passport. Why it's a problem right now. But I'm gonna try to go to Canada soon because apparently don't go to France. France is fucking ass.
France sucks. But apparently it works in the reverse for America too. People look at America and they're like, man, this place is great.
No, it's not.
It's not. Literally, my grandma was just telling me this the other day. She was like, yeah, I like looking back on Germany, and it's like, man, it's so beautiful there. And then I look outside here, and I'm like, man, it's crappy here. Germany looked so much better. And she was in Germany during a war, so that says a lot about America.
Might have to criticize your grandma a little bit on that one, just a little bit. I know she's a World War II vet.
She never said the political climate was better, but she said the nature was better.
Like comparing us, she was in Berlin, right?
Frankfurt.
That's Berlin, but smaller.
Basically, it was.
Well, the thing we have to remember was I think she's probably speaking from like a cultural perspective on how everything looked. When your grandma lives in small town USA,
that is fair.
It is going to be a little bit different. But I've been to Seattle and comparing like the life there and how my girlfriend's been talking about it since she's lived there for like 2 years, and then comparing it to here, there is a stark difference in how fuck. I got a Gmail notification. What the fuck is this?
What?
No, hold on. What is this? What the fuck? Health department? So apparently there was a data breach.
Where?
Of the health department.
I'm sure that's fine.
Oh wait. You don't have to show this in the podcast, but you might get that too if that still was active.
No, it's for the food worker card.
Yeah.
Okay. You get name, date of birth, email address, and zip code. Wow, it's not like I haven't put that on every single thing I've had to sign up for.
Yeah, that's fucking nutty. Anyway,
I don't think those whoever data mined that stuff really didn't get anything of value.
They really.
That's like breaking into a bank and stealing the Post-it notes.
I'll change my passwords when I get home, but even then, my fucking password's fucking. Actually, I probably don't even use the same password. Fuck it, I'll change it when I get home. I'll just change it by one letter, and all of a sudden it fucking becomes
like, no, I can't crack the code.
Anyway, that was weird seeing. Now I'm worried. I was in such a good mood.
There's no reason to be worried. That is literally the lowest echelon of things to worry about getting hacked. Is your food handler's card. Oh no, they now know that I can serve people a hamburger. Oh man, my life's ruined.
Okay. Anyway, back to what I was saying. But like comparing like the lifestyles, I think that's what she's probably comparing it to. Because there is a pretty drastic difference. But I would overall say like
well, I think just in general though, it's a conception that if you're from another country, when you're on the outside looking in, it's just the saying that the grass is always greener on the other side. Like things always look better from the outside. once you actually have to take part of the society, it's like,
Yeah.
this isn't as great as I thought it would be.
You know, in Chinese, you know what America's called? The land of money, and I think it's like the land of honey and money.
Well, they got
Golden honey.
They got half that right. We have honey, but we don't got money.
You know that's just a weird fact to bring up. You know that Congress wants to make like $1 trillion coin just to pay off our debt?
Congress will do anything except for help out the American people.
Governments don't like their people. They're a problem.
They really don't. They really don't.
They really don't.
Tune in to last week's episode to hear more on that.
When do we not criticize our government? I won't lie. It was weird seeing some of those France posts because there was a part of me that was just all like, you know, the one meme that's like Americans talking about politics together. Like, fuck you, conservative, liberal,
Grr.
Some European. America sucks. Fuck you.
Hold the phone.
Both sides, hold on. Mutually agree right now. Fuck you.
You can't say that.
Oh,
You can't say America sucks. Only we can.
you bitch.
Only Americans can. If you say anything otherwise, we'll kill you.
Yeah. So it's just like, this is weird.
Yeah. We as Americans have a very strange relationship with our own country.
Yeah. Weird.
We hate it, but also you can't hate it.
Yeah, I would definitely say like how do I put it? We're so ass backwards with it. Like, that's the best way I can describe it. It's like, we're like, yeah, man, land of the free, home of the brave. And then, like, juxtaposition. Man, this place fucking sucks ass.
Everything's terrible here. I can't even afford anything.
It's like, it's really, really, hold on.
I want a house.
I want a house. Hold on. There's a quote I have saved. I think.
You know, I just had to write an article about the housing market. And basically,
I don't have
just
it.
in
Tell me
short,
much.
on what the real estate agent I talked to said about the housing market currently, it's just a storm. It's just
Never ending.
It's not a buyer's or a seller's market right now. Nothing makes sense. It is just existing until something happens.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means that it's just weird. Like,
Why is it weird?
interest rates are at a weird point right now, and people aren't really wanting to buy because prices are up, but also they're like, the prices are the lowest that they possibly can be until the next time that either the housing market has to crash or the house prices are going to just start going up again.
Till they crash.
Until they crash.
Because how that works is eventually they're going to get to a point where nobody's going to buy a house.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just fucking...
Because right now it's at a point where people, they're buying and selling, but at the same time, a lot of people aren't selling and aren't buying. So it's just kind of like stuck in the center. Like,
Yeah.
it's a stalemate between whether or not it wants to be a buyer's or a seller's market.
I think what's going to eventually end up happening is probably... I think by the time we're 25, it's all just going to go... It's going to blow.
The market or the country.
Either or.
One of them's going to go.
Because usually if we ever had like an actual like in U.S. war, it's been a while since we've had an in U.S.
Yeah, where's our next civil war?
No, we don't need a civil war. We
need a civil
We
war.
just need a war.
We need to get that American death count up again.
Yeah.
Most Americans dead in a war, civil war, baby.
That's so fucking wild that
It was only Americans. They're the only ones who died.
racism went crazy back in the day. God damn. Caleb, put up the official kill count in my hand. Do you see that shit?
Bam. That's a lot.
Do you see that
That's
shit?
a lot of Americans.
Look, here's World War...
The World Wars, Civil War.
What the fuck?
I guess then again, we also...
Racism? The Holocaust.
Then again, we also didn't take part in the World Wars as much until like the very end of each one.
That is fair. Okay, now put all the casualties during the Revolutionary War on that. Oh, it's still bigger.
It's huge. What's crazy too about World War I is how much of a stalemate even they were in until literally
like the housing market.
America came in just to tip the scales. Like basically it was a deciding factor of whatever side America chose was who's going to win the war.
So like the protagonist in Skyrim.
Pretty much.
We need one guy. This one
man needs to join the war. And then America was like, Zimmerman letter. All right, allies win.
What did you want to do? I ain't going to do shit.
What a crazy turn of events, though. Like, literally, had Germany not even tried to mess with America,
they probably would have won.
They probably would have won World War I.
They got too big for their britches.
They really did. Because Russia got decimated so fast in World War I that, like, literally, they were basically standing almost unopposed as the British and French were just, like, stuck. They were just stuck in trenches, gaining no ground for so long.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh man, I know who we can get to. We can anger America. And then America was like,
what do you think this theme song was playing when like I imagine some like epic like movie scene where it's just like who was president during World War I? Eisenhower?
It was Wilson.
It's just like Wilson. We got this letter. What's the letter say? They want to fuck us over.
They want Mexico to join them and attack us.
And then all of a sudden, I just see the sunglasses go on, and it's this fucking NCIS.
It's time to go.
Get the boys on the boats.
Let's get them. And then America went in and just...
You can't use shotguns in trenches, man. That's unfair. You're using gas.
Nothing about this war is good. We're trying everything.
Okay, you know what, my brother? I recently told Andrew about like the rules in war, and my brother goes, "There's rules in war." I'm like, "Yeah, there are rules in war."
They had to. They had to make rules.
World War I got so nasty. Everybody said, "All right."
All right, hold on. If we're going to be killing each other, we're going to kill each other with
ethically.
Ethics.
Because they said shotguns and trenches had to be banned. Okay, the only time these rules are in effect is when you win. If you don't win, you have different problems. But in rules in war, you can't use chemicals or any biological weapons. They've kind of outruled that ever since like the Black Plague. They don't like that one anymore. The Mongols kind of abused it, made a problem in Europe.
Like, you know what? We probably shouldn't do that anymore.
Yeah, depending how COVID's viewed in about like 60 or 40 years. Yeah, again, we shouldn't probably be using
that. Makes greater problems than the war itself.
Yeah, that's no bueno. And there, the shotguns, can't use shotguns in that, and then there's like you can't kill civilians
which that should have just been a given.
Yeah,
that I mean, the fact they had to make that rule just goes to show
civilians. You really can't kill. You can't kill POWs. You can't kill people that do the news. That's a real big one. You can't. Yeah. And even from foreign nations, that's a real big no. You can't kill your own civilians. That's another thing. It's people in general. If the motherfucker doesn't have a fucking machine gun in their hands, you can't kill them.
It's like, which again, that should have just been obvious.
Certain weaponry. So I guess this is just the shotgun one again. But like can't be used in certain places. Like flamethrowers, you can't use anymore. After World War I, you just can't use flamethrowers.
Fair.
Have you ever seen a fucking flamethrower video? I didn't think they'd go that far.
No, yeah, they go far.
They probably go as far as the whole fucking house's range.
They just
look up right now on another tab or another YouTube thing. Google World War I flamethrower. They're fucking nuts. No wonder they banned them. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Let's see.
No wonder it totally makes sense why like in World War I nobody moved in the trenches. Them motherfuckers are nuts. Just what's the fucking first one?
But they're all long.
Okay. We might have to make a little cut here.
A cartoon.
This is why look up real life demonstration.
Oh my, you told me to look at the first one.
I didn't know it was gonna be that one. Just look up like a live demonstration. Guess you're one of those rednecks.
Where is it?
Usually, I think there's...
it's just... Oh, why can't they just have a demo?
Just put demo. Why can't they put demo? Why don't you put demo? This is just
World War II.
right. It still works. They're more or less
close enough.
It was only like right here. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Maybe we'll put it up on screen here if we want to put it in post.
Maybe.
But this shit's nuts. They're standing right here, Caleb in post, right here. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
They're halfway through.
There's a video, probably.
Watch this shit. These are banned now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Imagine that in the trenches.
Yeah, I can...
And then, like, there's like 60 of those guys.
I can imagine why that's banned.
Yeah, so that's banned.
I can see that.
Certain artillery's banned. Recently, the U.S. made see-through technology. They got X-ray mode like in Minecraft. they got Minecraft glitches. That's a new thing. Nukes were banned. That got banned almost immediately.
Yeah,
they got used twice. Then they started testing them and said, "I think this is slightly unethical."
Like, ooh, you know what? That probably wasn't.
Okay, it's
great.
not technically banned, but everybody treats it as banned.
It's soft banned.
Yeah, it's like soft lock banned. Like you can use it, but if you use it, you're kind of a dick. It's kind of like doing using a wild card at the end of Uno. Mm-hmm. Like it's like that. Like really, like you're kind of a bitch for that.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. You can play +4 at the end. That's fair.
USA versus Russia.
That's fair.
No, it's not.
It's fair.
No, it's not. Fuck. So yeah, like there's like after the World Wars, like before then, like you know, like we were savages. The whole world was savages when it came to war. Fuck everything. After the World Wars, let's say that they're just like we have made weapons that literally do. You know, fucking airplane artillery can just make you into dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that they have that just turn you to dust.
Yeah. Like, it's kind of fucking nuts what engineers straight out of college can do.
Like, I'm honestly stunned that, like, technology's still continuing in the War Department, because it's like, how much more can you advance than to just vaporize an entire city?
Usually stealth, but now it's like lasers. Like if some nerd in some fucking like YouTube video can make a laser, like a fucking dollar store laser.
They want real lightsabers.
That motherfucker did that too. Like, you don't think the U.S. government, with the fucking amount of money we give the U.S. military, like a lot of people think, oh yeah, it's probably for the tanks and the jet. No. There's probably at least a couple hundred million, not a couple hundred million, but a few, probably like a double-digit million.
It's a lot of money.
Just somewhere floating around for a motherfucker with a lot of patience and time, who's an engineer that's made a laser. There is a laser gun out there. The Spartan laser from Halo, that's probably real.
It's probably real.
It's probably real, because I wouldn't imagine it be that crazy. It's just a whole bunch of juice in one shot, just going.
And you know, this might be a controversial opinion, but what if, just maybe what if, we put some of that money into housing, maybe education.
But Caleb, lasers.
Maybe
Caleb, lasers.
Maybe make the people not living in poverty as much.
Caleb, lasers.
You're right. The laser's the solution. You don't have a poverty line if you kill them all.
Lasers. I'm gonna title like the episode just lasers. But yeah, no, like that's Snoopy.
It is Snoopy.
Snoopy's up there. I didn't even notice. But yeah, like the war got crazy after.
Oh yeah,
after World War I.
And I mean that the craziness didn't really even stop either, because Vietnam wasn't fun either.
Oh no, that's where it got worse. Yeah, motherfuckers like Agent Orange, napalm. Mm-hmm. Like at first they said, "Fuck, we can't use it in the trenches anymore." But the air.
America really said, you know what? How can I bend the rules of
no, that's usually what you happen. That's very American of us.
That's very American of us to
make rules.
Look at the rules and be like, so how can we manipulate this?
Yeah, it's It's a bit weird.
You know, we still lost because I don't think we had the moral victory going for us either.
No, we definitely did lose. It's not the French's fault too. Going back to that, it was their war.
Yeah, it's true. It was France's war.
Yeah, and then we kind of got involved, and it's like, what the fuck? And that starts our policing of things. That's about it.
Yeah, that's just life. People constantly trying to just one up each other
in various departments. It's really weird.
Yeah,
War's weird. Like, remember when it used to be rocks?
Now
it's suns we're throwing at each other.
Man, we really just we came onto this planet and just decided that the best course of action was to try to kill each other. And somehow it's benefited us. Somehow we've become the most successful
this is a quote from
species on the planet.
Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Damn, this AK going crazy though. It led to more rice fields.
This AK going crazy.
It led to more rice fields.
Yeah.
It led to a developing nation.
It really did.
That's fucking nutty. But I don't know. Country talk. Anything else? I've been talking for like 42 minutes about random shit.
Honestly, I don't.
I'm now paranoid about this fucking food handler's card. I'm like,
it's not a big deal.
It messed up my Mogo.
It's fine. Should we talk about meme culture a little bit?
What's happening meme culture?
Have you seen? This is already old news, dead meme, but I might as well talk about it because it kind of pertains to something or other. You've seen the grimace shake trend, right?
Oh, the horror thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How fast that's we've talked about this before, but that is a perfect example of how fast things go from like something being like interesting to people taking it completely out of context and ruining the entire experience.
A week.
It literally took
about a week. A little over a week.
I guess this wasn't as fast as it usually is, but it's still fast that it takes about a week for something to become unfunny. The shake itself,
or like the horror genre of the shake?
The joke that when you drink the shake, something bad happens.
And I won't lie, they were really good too.
They honestly were surprisingly good, and they're like
very internet of the internet to make a horror themed thing out of nothing that wasn't horror related like at all.
I think my favorite one was it started off normal where the guy's like, "Grimace shake, happy birthday, Grimace," and he takes a drink, and then you just see him like getting crucified and just throwing up purple. But like, they were so good at the beginning. Like, there's genuine like creativity behind it, where it was like analog horror-esque stuff happening. Where it's just a dark room with purple and like the people are like actually like getting eviscerated by a demon.
It was so weird.
And then I knew it died when it was like this actress. I don't even remember which one it was. But
once a famous person gets a hold of it,
yeah, that's when it stops being fun. Because she like had it where like her dog drank the shake, and then the dog just turned big and purple. And is like, I think you missed the idea behind the joke.
It's just one giant. It's just I'm starting to realize things about people. It's just like, look at this little cool thing I invented. Wow. It's technically not in the internet way, but like just in a human way. A few years later, I made this thing again, but it's slightly different. And then that one has differences, and that one has differences. It's all one giant analogy with religion. And everything.
But also
baguette with cheese.
Also
baguette with potatoes. and then X, Y, and Z. It always changes. Humans are always doing this thing.
It's always
There's nothing as original
like war.
idea.
War always changes. War never changes, but people do.
Which makes war always constantly change.
But
The Grimace Shake is just one giant example of that. All these interesting ideas of horror and how to go in different venues. Then there's one fucking idiot who just makes a random one, and everyone's like, "Huh? What?" And it's ass.
Also, there's another problem I saw that has been a recent thing with trends is a lot of people when it started, like when it was on like its uptick, instead of like how the people were like making these little short, I'll call them short films at their house and like creating torture chambers in their basement for themselves. Like they had, I would consider it, they literally created actual sets to do this in. And then there's the people who saw the trend and were like, you know what? I'm going to just blow up a McDonald's bathroom. I'm going to throw a shake everywhere in the bathroom. It's like, what? Why? Now it's not funny. Now it's just you're inconveniencing the poor McDonald's employees.
Yeah, there's some, it's really weird. Like it's like the backrooms thing. It's just the backrooms.
It's the backrooms again.
People think we're hold on, pause. We're actually, there's a theory out there that we're recycling memes from years ago.
It's true.
People think, I forgot what example like the Grimace Shake was. Something I think maybe was FNAF, maybe, but no, I take it back. I don't know what the Grimace Shake was too, but a lot of people were thinking FNAF's gonna get fucking nutty with the movie coming out in October, and it's gonna be very similar to the clown epidemic again.
Oh my gosh, it probably will. Because you know what? When FNAF first came out, it was the same exact thing. When it got big, everyone was animatronics. Everyone was going to Chuck E. Cheese's and being like, oh my gosh. And now with TikTok, it's going to become like a trend to go to like a place with animatronics and be like, I'm trapped here. And they like throw themselves Bite of 87 into the
Bro, what if a motherfucker actually would have 87 of them themselves, bro?
Just... Was that the Bite of 87?
Some motherfucker's gonna make an edit of that almost immediately.
It's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna get maimed by an animatronic after the Five Nights at Freddy's.
But since we said it now,
out.
it won't happen.
No, it will. You speak things and they happen. I said that something was gonna light on fire during the 4th of July. It happened.
What it lit on fire?
Apparently there's something with like Molotov cocktails somewhere. I don't remember exactly.
Huh?
But no, that I'm pretty sure you're absolutely right that literally we've got to the point where memes just recycle themselves.
Yeah.
It's been proven time and time again.
So
good thing, bad thing. That meme has literally taken a new form every year.
It's that, you know how old that meme format is?
I know, and it
takes the beginning of time.
It takes a new form every year.
It's about like 10,000 years old, probably almost.
They don't even try to hide it at this point. It's just the exact same meme.
It was Cheems and Doge. Now it's just Chad versus Virgin.
And
then eventually
the new one.
Oppenheimer and Barbie.
That's not good thing, bad thing. That's good thing, good thing.
I don't know. A lot of people. Okay, it's like so. This is a slightly different variation. It's like happy, sad.
Yeah.
It's like Barbie. And then like Oppenheimer.
What have I done? What have I done with society?
You know Robert Downey Jr.'s in that movie.
They have so many people in that movie. I'm excited to watch it.
I am too. I'm gonna do a double feature. Which one are you watching first?
I don't even know if I want to watch Barbie, to be honest.
I'm gonna watch Barbie first.
I don't know if
or maybe I said to Nat, we're gonna watch it together. I'd be like, we should watch Oppenheimer first, then palate cleanse with Barbie.
Honestly, unless I have a group that wants to watch Barbie, I don't think I'm gonna watch Barbie.
I'm gonna watch Barbie. I hope Barbie's like some fucking like. I genuinely think this is all false marketing, and the Barbie movie is straight up just fucking like some like political take on the world. I want that to be.
You know what's funny is it probably will be, And had we not been talking about war for the last hour, I had an entirely different topic to talk about, but we'll save that for next week.
No, like I genuinely hope like the Barbie movie is just like Barbie. Actually, women's rights are completely violated, and everything depends on how we look and how we put ourselves.
Both the Barbie movie and Oppenheimer just depress the audiences. They walk out of Oppenheimer, they're like, "Well, I guess we'll have some nice, dumb fun watching the Barbie movie." They're going to the Barbie movie. Our society's screwed.
What if Oppenheimer is just one political film made by the U.S. government, so everybody's okay with us using nukes?
I don't think that's what it is.
It's like reverse psychology.
It's reverse psychology. They make the nuke look so bad that it's good.
Yes, it's like, yes, it's terrible, but then it had its benefits.
It's so awful. Look at the costs of what has become from technology advancing. Let's make more.
And throw them at Russia.
Yes.
I'm not using the Siberia tundra.
Of course not.
Just throw it at them. But yeah.
Crazy.
It's really fascinating.
Yeah.
Barbieheimer. You see that the chicks from Barbie took a picture in front of Oppenheimer, one of their posters, and people are like, I can't wait for the other guys to do it.
Gosh, I don't think I have.
I want to get a shirt that says Barbieheimer 2023 on it.
Barbieheimer.
I hope somebody sells that in front of the fucking t-shirt.
That's just in front of one of the. It's something that's actually just marketing itself at this point.
Yeah.
Both movies are benefiting from this free marketing campaign of everyone finding it so funny that the two movies are releasing on the same day.
It's just Doom and
it's Doom and Animal Crossing again. Memes repeating themselves. The memes are repeating themselves.
It is a constant cycle.
Happy thing, scary thing.
Sad thing, happy thing. Sexual thing, not sexual thing.
Yeah. They don't stop.
Boobs, dick. Now that was more like a Rule 34 one, but it happens. Or they can be together.
All right, we're going to ignore that one. But yeah, definitely.
Power Rangers Kamen Rider. If you can figure out which one's the good one and which one's the bad one, you're a smart one. Superman and Batman. That was another one.
I don't know if that's a meme. That's just a plot point.
Some people treat it as bad because that whole movie is just like the Snyderverse.
We don't talk about them anymore.
The Flash. Oh, that's another thing. Batman versus Superman. Bam, this movie sucks ass. The Flash. This movie sucks even ass more.
That's just a domino effect of unregulated things being terrible.
Yes.
If you just consistently approve of bad projects, they're just going to continue to get worse. And honestly, looking back on it, Batman vs. Superman was not as bad as the projects they made following that.
Yeah, no, definitely. The Justice League movie. What's another one? I think what? Fucking it's kind of funny how the World War III meme keeps on getting recycled. Every once in a while.
I think that's in part due to the worries of Americans being like, "Are we going to war now?"
No,
we haven't been to war in a while.
It's been about like a year.
I know how our government works. They're itching to start using their weapons again.
Yeah, the whole military-industrial complex loves to make their fucking money.
They really do.
All of the Middle East war was just to fucking farm drugs. By the way, why the fuck are we taking over poppy fields? That's weird.
It's true.
Huh.
That and oil.
That's really weird, huh? It's weird.
It's not weird. It's exactly what you think it is.
It's weird for the people that don't understand it. Huh, sheeple? Stay woke.
Stay woke, sheeple.
Not woke in the sense of gays, but woke in the sense of your government's doing
Wake up, sheeple.
Sheeple.
They're putting chemicals in the water and turning the friggin' frogs gay.
That's another thing that gets recycled. Sometimes Alex Jones.
Alex Jones I think it's obvious why he keeps coming back into the mainstream, because he just
fucking weird
everything
guy.
that surrounds him is just some of the most odd things you'll ever hear. Like the Kanye West interview.
I don't think it was that bad.
One of the most unhinged things, and it actually wasn't coming from Alex Jones's mouth for once.
I still to this day believe Kanye was thinking this was all a good idea.
I'm sure he still thinks it's a good idea.
He's weird, man. Like, if anything has taught me in the past almost half a decade, we've gone almost to 2020, 2023. We're almost at half a fucking decade.
We are. We're almost at the next election season, which is going to be so fun. I love election season.
I hope we get another Barack.
Can we just clean slate our government?
Can we just the Avatar, the Last Airbender, the Legends of Korra, the president system? Get rid of all previous presidents. They didn't exist. We're starting at number one again.
Number one. Let's just start over, guys.
Yeah, let's do that. Like everything
we have set rules now.
Oh.
Let's just start over.
Yeah.
Keep our rules. Start over.
Yeah.
Fresh and clean.
Let's just recycle.
Let's recycle. Get rid of all those people. I think let the people handpick who exactly they want.
Yes.
Markiplier's president of the United States.
Who do you think's gonna win in the next election?
I have no clue. I don't even know who's
I wasn't even running.
Because at this point, I don't think the Republicans are going to choose Donald Trump.
No.
Like that'd just be like suicide on their part.
Yeah, I think. I would it be crazy to want a Republican just one time?
If they're good at their job, maybe.
I hope we get a oh, he's Republican, but he's not really Republican.
He's Republican, but I mean, like, he does stuff good. And you know what? What if we had two candidates that were actually decent?
I would take a decent human being.
Can't we just have someone who's actually good?
I won't lie. This is my bare minimum for both parties. Decent, and even though they could be slightly racist and homophobic, no, because we'll never get anything really good. That's the thing. I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like them to be.
That's the bare minimum. Is they're only slightly racist and homophobic?
Because that's what we'll ever get. That's what happens every time. Maybe even like closeted homosexual, but like it's like, oh, they probably don't like this specific people and or specific thing. But they never pass laws. This is where I draw the line. They never pass laws where it affects the people they don't like. They just live with them, but they're like, I don't like you, but I'll live with you.
But you know what? You're not really affecting my life, so therefore I'm not going to do anything that negatively affects your life.
Yeah, but I'm still going to be a dickhead to you in my personal life.
Yeah.
Like that. That's my bare minimum. That's my bare minimum.
Welcome to Totally Oblivious, where we become so distraught with the way our country is. We're settling for the absolute bare minimum.
Decent person. He'll probably either be homophobic or racist, but if he doesn't do any policies that affect those people, I'm good with that. Fuck it.
That's fine.
Fuck it.
Hate who you want. Just don't make lives worse.
Just fuck it. Just leave it at that.
There we go.
Bare minimum.
That is literally... I don't think you can get more bare minimum than that.
Breathing.
I mean,
a baby.
Some would say that our current president is exactly that.
Yeah, a little bit.
They breathe, and so therefore it's fine.
Yeah. I just hope we get I hope we get Barack back.
We can't. It's against the rules.
Damn it.
We might get.
It's Jover.
It's Jover.
We're Barack. I don't know how hold on. I have that meme saved. How do I pronounce the
Biden blast?
Biden blast. Get ready for my Trump laser.
My Trump laser is the greatest laser.
Hold on. Oh, fuck.
the AI president memes. See, those ones are that's a meme that died too fast. Yeah. Those were so good, making the president say whatever the heck he wanted them to.
I found the Jover one.
It's Jover.
Maybe I don't have the Barack one saved. No, I have Batman images saved. Where is the Jover one? I have it saved. What the fuck? There it is. How do you... Barack?
Inside you, there are two presidents. It's Jover. We're Barack.
I hope we get Barack. But that's what I hope for. I just hope the next president... Oh, isn't fucking JFK Jr. going?
That's right. He is. Oh no. History don't repeat itself. That's the other joke that's going on. Is that he's running Democrat, isn't he?
Is he?
I think so, yeah. And so they're like, the CIA is
Are we getting a sequel?
No.
Are we getting a sequel?
No, it can't be.
Are we getting a sequel?
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
Put it on screen. You think it's gonna happen again?
I honestly hope not.
Because there's only ever been one Kennedy in office, correct?
Yes.
But there's been Kennedys in power.
The Kennedys in power seem to usually not last very long.
It's a really weird thing with political families in the U.S. We don't have dynasties. We have political dynasties. The Clintons, the Bushes. Who else? There's a few in there. There's a few minor ones.
The Bushes don't have a very great dynasty.
Yeah, from what is depending on the comedy hour special. There's one that involves cats. I forgot what that one is. Hold on, I'm gonna take a cut here because this one's. I don't think you've ever watched this. We might have to take a cut here for this. Hold on. Damn, I can't find it. Son of a bitch. Maybe when Caleb edits this, we'll find it in post. But more or less, it just explains the whole Bush dynasty and how maybe 9/11 was probably caused by the Bush Foundation to save ass and to make the reputation of the Bush family just slightly better.
Makes sense. And I guess it's like they say in sports, the ball never lies.
Yeah.
Well, following the events of what would have saved Bush's reputation after 9/11, immediately destroyed his reputation with the Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah. I forgot that happened during his presidency too. Fuck. Katrina. Yeah.
And then the recession got worse.
Still hasn't got any better, honestly.
It really hasn't. We've just been coping. You know, this is the second episode now that we've basically just complained about America.
I think it's always a good episode. We complain.
This is 2 episodes in a row.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Fuck, I hate how I can't fucking find this bit. It's sock puppets? Hold on. Sock.
Is it even worth it?
I don't even know. No, there's just a lot of... I have a strange feeling that it might have been scrubbed off the internet. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you imagined it.
No, I definitely saw it.
You came up with that bit in your brain, so now you must create it yourself.
No, but it was a pretty popular conspiracy theory for a while.
It still is.
Yeah. But did they do it? Probably. If we definitely know the CIA probably killed. Oh, you know what's trending this morning? Speaking on JFK, somebody was complaining about some politician. I don't give a fuck what their name was complaining that there's a video game where you can reenact the assassination of JFK. And like the guys like complaining like, wow, why is this a thing? Blah blah blah. The most popular quote retweet. You know why this thing was made? Was to demonstrate how the kill shot of him getting fucking obliterated. You can't reenact that shot. So it could be conspiratorial in the sense that like the second shooter hypothesis and stuff. But it's just like, it's really weird to make a whole simulation about the game and you can't reenact the 2 shots, a 1-shot, 2-shot kill in that game. And it's really, really weird.
That is interesting.
Yeah, so it's funny. Like one politician complaining about it, someone fucking obliterated him with the quote retweets. Someone got ratioed, and it's just like, it's weird how the scoring of the game to get this perfect is has never been achieved.
It's not possible.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
A little strange that is. Man, every passing episode, we grow more and more on a watch list, I'm sure.
Oh, no, I'm definitely.
We know the truth.
Yeah, but I'll do nothing ever about it because fuck that shit. But but speaking about JFK, like, I might be supporting it.
Yeah.
What's his policy looking like? Is he racist?
Is he racist?
Is it my bare minimum?
Is it better than the bare minimum? If we get better than bare minimum, heck, you got my vote.
I can legally vote now. I forgot that.
You've been able to.
Oh no, but I recently registered because I did the whole thing for the hospital.
You only recently registered?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I can do that for real. So maybe. What's the Republican side looking like?
I don't think anybody knows right now.
They're in shambles?
I think the only thing that's confirmed right now is that Biden is probably going to be running.
Again?
Well, I mean, yeah, he's only served one term right now.
I think it's for the better of both the nation and him. Sit down.
Sit down. Take it easy.
Take a 5.
Take a 5.
Take a 5, please.
But no, yeah. I guess this will be the last thing we talk about since you brought up voting. Voting is so, I'll call it silly. I think I've mentioned this last time I voted, but it's very silly sometimes because you get candidates on your ballot that are running against absolutely no one, and you're given the illusion of choice that you get to vote for somebody when they're running against nobody.
Yeah.
So it's like, I might as well just write in someone because whoever's running this is already going to win. So
my grandpa.
Grampy is my favorite, so he's president.
The duck from the pond.
The duck. You could feasibly get enough people to vote a duck to be in office.
Let's be that one town in those videos where they elect a mayor as a dog.
We just replace all of our officials in town with ducks and dogs.
I genuinely think there's a universe out there where that worked out and society's perfect.
I mean, they have a dog as a mayor in multiple cities, so I think in some ways it works. I don't know how, but it does.
It does.
Those towns aren't in shambles, and they seem to celebrate their mayors more than most other towns.
I don't even know who our mayor is.
I'm going to be honest, I don't either.
Is that a problem with the U.S. party system? Maybe.
It maybe the educational system. The flow of news within society.
The election cycle starts next year, right? Or probably during the summer.
It's going to be starting pretty soon.
Yeah, it's probably going to start here in November and then eventually.
Which is weird because it was around this time in 2015 and in 2019 that we kind of had an idea of what was even going on in the political world.
Yeah.
And right now it's nothing. We don't know anything about you'd almost forget that next year is an election year.
It's almost, hold on, this is okay. Do you think, honestly, like dead ass, like without Trump being in the news, nobody gives a fuck?
I think it was just because that was such a huge talking point because it was just something ridiculous happening every week that now it's like the news source with Biden as president, they don't have anything to talk about because he basically is just what we said, the bare minimum of he sits there and breathes.
Okay, here's a conspiracy theory. Do you think the CIA or the FBI planted those nuclear codes or told them it was fine to have nuclear codes? And then we're like, okay, you just sucked at your job and we really didn't like you. But we had you so we could do things.
I mean,
I genuinely think that's why Trump is not going to get reelected because the CIA or the FBI were like, okay, listen here, we got shit done with you, but we need a new guinea pig, and I don't want you.
As much as I'd like to say that I'm pretty sure that's not what happened. I mean, it's also still not out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah. It's just like, it's kind of weird how like after Trump's presidency, he got crucified.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I said crucified, and I imagine Jesus getting crucified, but his face was replaced with Trump.
He's like, no, not like this.
Not like this.
Yeah, all the fake news. Remember me?
You think our first female president's going to be Republican? Remember that Hoffein's take?
That, what was it again?
Like that one chick, like Republican chick. He was like really on about like I think I think she's gonna be the Republican.
That's right.
Holder. Low key though, I kind of hoping for it.
I mean, honestly, I think we just need some fresh faces.
Yeah, definitely.
We need new ideas.
That'd be nuts. The first female president's Republican. That would be
interesting.
A step forward for the Republican Party. Out the fucking blue.
Taking a dub for once.
I don't think it would be a dub. It would just be like.
I guess it depends on who it is.
Yeah. Because if it's like bare minimum president.
Bare minimum, baby.
Bare minimum. I would count it as a dub.
That's fair.
But we'll see what happens. It could be interesting.
Yeah.
I think we do at least need one female president.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a while here.
Yeah.
Had our first black president, our first orange president, our first senile. Well, they've all been senile.
They've all been senile. This will be the last thing. Do you remember when did I show you this? I don't think I did. I was seeing this thing where it was like basically explaining how Biden didn't want to run for president back in 2020, but he's basically like gaslit by the nation to run for president, and then won, and then everybody was mad that he won. It's like, you told me to be here.
We're America. We don't look. I won't lie though. So here's one thing I will love about the pride. Like everybody gets angry at him, and sure, like he's, I think, okay, low key, like looking back at his presidency so far, he's probably done the most neutral stuff.
It really has,
and it's been okay. He finally took out the troops from Afghanistan, the whole Middle East. Mm-hmm. He left a lot of shit there that's, may or may not lead to some backfiring in the future.
No, we'll have to see later on. Yeah, that's a problem for later America. That's basically every single problem that has happened in American history. It's we do something and then we say that's a problem for later America.
It's giving Ronald Reagan CIA Middle East. We're going to fund these terror organizations. Nothing bad will happen.
Nothing bad will ever happen to America.
This plane's a little bit too close to those two towers.
America following World War I. Yeah, so we're going to stick on our little island over here with Mexico and Canada. But you guys solve that whole Germany business over there. And whatever you guys decide, we'll try to help. And then the American people were like, no, we won't. And so we didn't help. And then that
we kind of helped Berlin. We delivered packages.
We only maybe saved their economy slightly by pumping them with money, but when the Depression came and we couldn't pump them
World War
money,
One, not World War II.
No, World War II we definitely cleaned up a little better.
Yeah.
But World War One we definitely said, deuces, figure it out. And then France said, you know what? F Germany. And then Britain was like, you know what?
Fuck them.
Sure. And then Germany was like, all right, well, now we're going to elect the most sadistic supervillain to ever exist in human history.
Who is this Hitler guy?
Oh, man.
Nah. You know what's weird? I saw like a fucking an Andrew Schultz skit the other day where it's all like, I think it was podcast or whatever. It's like, where somebody was fucking talking about Hitler. It's like, oh, no. It was fucking Bill Burr. He was like, you know how weird it must have been? Like at the beginning of, like, you can't just be like that at the start of your presidency. Like, what the fuck was Hitler doing at the beginning? What the fuck was he saying? I gotta learn German or something.
It was definitely a lot of...
We should make Germany better by the end. Fuck everybody that's not German.
It was basically just a very slow political propaganda. It wasn't slow. It was just a very calculated way of getting the people to believe exactly what he said. He did everything that, like, I guess you could say cult leaders do to get their people under their control.
You know, is it really weird to say that Nazi Germany was just one giant fucking cult?
No, that's pretty accurate.
Like
in all historical accuracy, that's a fair take.
That's so weird. It's like, it's really, Hitler was weird. Like I don't, me giving a take that's normal, but me saying it's crazy take,
but Hitler's kind of a bad guy.
No, like I don't know. Maybe this is just showing the time period of it being so long ago. But like, when you look back at it, he was comically fucking evil, or was so evil he redefined the idea of comically evil. He slaughtered a mass amount of people. He basically ran a fucking cult of people. His supervillain backstory is on some fucking like Green Goblin shit. Maybe inspired the Green Goblin. Let's be honest. He looked like a supervillain. Like the whole Nazi outfit. I won't lie, from an artist perspective, because it was designed by like models and stuff, was literally designed to look really evil, and like it worked like artistically beautifully. It's like, what the fuck?
Basically, and they just had it down.
They had comically fucking evil. It's weird, dog.
It's yeah,
and it's just like, I'm also, another thing that's happening. I'm going through another Ryan and Shane Mystery Files era again, and I'm rewatching some of, like, they're not their new stuff, but their new stuff is really good too. It's the Watch Entertainment stuff is good, but I'm watching some of the older episodes, and like I was watching the one where the one German chick gets possessed. Remember that one? And they have audio files, and she dies, and it goes to court.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And like I'm listening over the audio files, and like during one part of it, it's like she's possessed by like 5 demons.
Yeah, and one of them's Hitler, isn't it?
Yeah, it goes Judas. Okay, so this is how it goes. It goes, this is out of order, but this is all of them. It goes Judas, Cain, Nero. I had to Google Nero. I was like, what the fuck is a Roman emperor doing?
From Devil May Cry?
No, from Rome, the Roman emperor. I forget, in biblical scripture, he does a Hitler. Oh yeah, fun fact. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, historically he also did it, but like in the Bible it goes a little bit crazier. So
that's right, he did.
Yeah, so 666 is in the number is in referring to Nero. It's actually not in reference to the devil. It's referring to Nero.
Interesting.
It's a giant history meme, biblical meme, if you really want to look at it, and Hitler, and then some random demon from one of the churches or whatever, and then her. So there's Judas, or no, I'll go like this, on scale of evil. The first murderer, the guy who betrayed Jesus, the first guy to try to politically kill everybody, Hitler.
And then random demon
who took over some guy.
They really just had to fill that fifth slot. So
somehow. And then random German girl. Like, it's just
random German girls on the evil scale.
Well, okay, she's there, but she's just on the bottom. But like, it's just like, I'm looking at that list, and I say to myself, if this bitch is actually crazy and not, it's weird going back into those old comment sections and really seeing the divide of Bugara and Shaniac.
Where's the crapfish?
Yeah,
that's where we land.
Yeah, and it's just like, wow, it's so weird seeing people's takes, because it's either this bitch is crazy or she was possessed. But either or, at the end of the day, she really gave the best top 5 list or top 4 list of the most evil people in fictional / maybe historically accurate history.
See, and that's where you almost have to think that it's true, because it's like,
the first murderer, the guy that betrayed Jesus, the first guy who tried to do not political genocide, fucking Holocaust towards a group. The actual guy who did succeed in Holocaust.
Because I mean, she could have filled that fifth slot.
A random demon.
She could have filled that fifth slot with any more recognizable
Joseph
face.
Stalin. She didn't do
Stalin, even Satan himself could have been in the fifth slot as just like the ringleader of the group. But no, she was like, you know what? And it's also this random demon.
Yeah.
So clearly, it was a task force sent out.
Yeah, and this random fucking German chick. It's like, oh, the Antichrist is in you? Oh, well, he fucking failed.
He did terrible.
Yeah, he kind of sucked at that. Fucking weirdos.
What a nerd.
What a nerd.
And that's how you beat a demon. They're just nerds.
I won't lie, though. I rewatched those old videos, and a part of me goes, damn, I need to get a Bible.
I need to get a Bible.
I think I have a few in my house, but they're all like graphic novel Bibles. But I'm like, oh, that'd be so cool if like Jesus fucking started doing a nice two-piece to Satan. That'd be raw though. But he wouldn't do that.
He wouldn't do that.
Or like what was this, like 40 days in the woods with him? Or is it 4 days? What the fuck's the story?
I don't remember. I know it was quite a while.
Yeah, or 21 days or something, and he's just like the entire time it's like, you should do this, and then Jesus is like, can you just shut the fuck up for like 5 minutes?
Oh my gosh, get out of here.
No one likes you. Well, okay, God likes you, but like, you know, in the weird sense of like, he's just disappointed with you. I'd slap you, but that's not me, dog.
He's just like, I'm not gonna say anything.
I'll leave it to Gabriel at the end of days.
This is on you, pal.
Oh no, that's what I would want. I want Gabriel to do a two-piece. Just bitch. Bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
look forward to that when
that drops in the 10,000th century.
Yeah. When everything comes to a close, we'll get to see Satan get absolutely boxed out by Gabriel.
It's so weird. He's the one that kills him. It's not Jesus or God. It's Gabriel. Get over here, bitch.
Because that man's got a vendetta.
Yeah, apparently he just wants
throughout the Bible, that man's
Gabriel just wants to fuck up Lucifer.
He's the real main character.
Gabriel's main character energy. Okay, and maybe unless it's the Quran, it's Azrael that kills him, because apparently there's more than 4 archangels depending on the religious sect.
They're the 4 main characters.
Yeah, more or less, except for the last one. It's Gabriel, Raphael. Oh fuck! I'm forgetting the third and the fourth. Fuck! It's really those two. It's just Gabriel and Raphael I can remember. These are the ones that get the most screen time. But like, I like how Gabriel's just the main character of the Bible. It's just like, get over here, bitch. Yeet. Like in some political, like not political stories, in some like stories, I was watching a Wendigoon video. This is so totally off topic. I'm just having fun with this episode. It's like at one point he gets power scaled, like he power scales himself to Satan, and he's like, dog, I have infinite power compared to you. Do you really want this smoke, you fucking dumbass?
Want this smoke?
Like, there's a whole, like, God tells you in his omnipotent power, your ass is gonna get dropped in the first round of this boxing match, and you really want to go through with this? Are you fucking dumb? It's just like, I'm just
Satan's really that little cousin who thinks he can fight everyone.
It's just, really, bro? Are you dumb?
He's like trying to.
It's not me becoming religious because I want to be a good person. It's me becoming religious so I can watch Gabriel box out Lucifer.
That's literally. I just realized that's the perfect example. Satan's that little kid at the family barbecues who just is constantly just nut punching people, and then Gabriel's
just grabs him by the neck and is like, shut the fuck up.
Gabriel's the one cousin who's just sick of his crap and just walks up and just knocks him out.
Just one clean hook. It's like, damn. It's just God. Damn.
Whoa. Gabriel, stop. Throws him in the pool.
You bitch. I don't want you ever come back. Dickhead. All the other archangels. You know, we would have done it too, but
it really is. It's everyone's like, just kind of like, yeah, I mean, maybe we could have said that was wrong, but honestly, we don't feel too bad about seeing that happen.
That one was a good one.
That was deserved. That was deserved.
Yeah, I think later on in life I'll become one with God eventually.
God, if I want anything out of this existence,
I just want to see that boxing match.
I just see Gabriel just absolutely
fuck
floor
Lucifer.
that man.
It's just like, damn. Like, you know what's so weird? Like I always view like the end time stories. It's like the context of the Bible. Like, I have my problems with the Bible because of the whole God's like making sin thing. I'm like, that's what? Like, really? Did you made that just for the plot of the story?
It's like they say though. There's a lot of stuff in the Bible that was either misinterpreted or
like weird.
Yeah.
But it's just me. Like, Satan, Lucifer's like, yeah, one day I'll beat God. I'll overtake him. Dog, we know how the story ends. God literally says it, and you get fucking floored, dog. Why do you even try?
Just stop while you're ahead, man. You already got your own little realm and followers. I mean,
I'd stop at that point.
You've got a lot more than what a lot of people would ever dream of.
So it's just like when I look at those demon possession stories, there's a part of me that goes, "This is just really worthless at the end of the day, huh?"
He's really gaining absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it's just like you're just wasting your time. And they're not even in that. It's Nero.
You sent one of your little underlings out there.
No, you said the big five.
You said
Judas. You said Cain.
You said the big five.
You said possibly the Antichrist, Nero, Hitler, random demon to this one chick, and it just ended up being a court case. What did you gain out of this? A BuzzFeed video?
Five of the bigwigs of hell go and possess just this little girl.
She's
They
23.
could have possessed anyone else. Anyone, a political figure, someone big, someone famous, but no, they went for just this one chick.
It's just like, what the fuck's the point? It's fucking goofy.
He really just does not have his priorities straight.
He really fucking didn't, honestly.
And you know what? That's usually what most evil people, that's their downfall. They literally do not have their priorities straight.
Okay,
just look at every evil person in history and how they fell. It's because they didn't have their priorities.
It's crazy that
right.
fucking Stalin or Mao. I think Mao was dead by the. No, this is the 60s. Mao was still alive. When did Stalin die?
I don't know.
Was Stalin even dead when that hold on.
Is Stalin even dead?
Okay, it happened in 1969. So, or like 1970 technically. So when did Stalin die?
Stalin.
Because that's crazy. If he wasn't part of the big five in hell.
He died in 53.
That's nuts. This chick chooses random demon.
I don't think she chose them.
Okay. Depending if it was mental issues or actual demons.
That's true.
That's crazy. Hitler or Stalin wasn't in the top 5. That's nuts. Man had a bigger body count than... Okay, I'll give the benefit of the doubt here. Stalin just killed everybody. He was very Roman in how he thought. Very Nero. Fuck everybody. I don't care who you are. Hitler did choose one side of people, so maybe he doesn't deserve top 5. Maybe top 10, but not top 5. That's just crazy though. Random demon.
Apparently that demon had some favor in
hell. Apparently,
yeah. He did something right.
He took over a priest.
Maybe he was that one demon that made like the biblical story where he like possessed a man and then it got thrown into a pig and the pig killed itself. Maybe that's that same demon. So he had the clout, so he was put on the squad.
Apparently he was. Lucifer really set those guys. Yeah, this is gonna cook.
This is gonna be the greatest thing ever. Happens. Absolutely, basically forgotten to history almost.
Yeah, only BuzzFeed fans of remember. But no, I was just watching that late at night, and like maybe in the past I did kind of get scared at it because I actually didn't watch that video for a long time because I heard it. I was like, this is scary, man. I rewatched it, and she's like, in that audio recording, she goes, Judas. She has a really funny voice. Judas, Cain, and Hitler.
Yeah,
no. Judas, Cain, Nero. Pause. And Hitler. And it's like, wait, why was there a pause? Was that like, were you gassing up Hitler for the 4th spot?
Maybe she didn't like. Maybe it was the opposite of that. She like couldn't recognize him. She was like, I think you're important. Oh, Hitler.
Hitler.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he's like pouting in the corner. He's like, don't get recognized for my art.
Recognized for political history.
I can't even be a demon, right?
Fuck you.
Everything sucks.
Not even a good demon, you loser.
Yeah, I mean, he was probably invited. That demon with no name was probably invited before him.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably was. It's just so fun going back to those old videos and just fun. I won't lie. A lot of the time, like creatively speaking, Shane was a mastermind in that show.
Oh my god!
Because he just knew how to talk, and it was fucking funny.
He really did.
His puppet history.
Oh my god!
I just got into that too. I'm like, wow, there's genuine storytelling.
It's actually pretty good. You could tell from the time he started the stupid hot dogga that he had ideas of creating.
I have to find the hot dogga. I gotta get clips of that because that's what I was remembering. Like, this is just the puppet show is just post hot dogga.
The puppet show is what the hot dogga evolved into.
Yes,
because even the puppet show has like its own lore behind it.
Fucking the professor's half dinosaur.
That's right.
Or something.
No, he's full dinosaur. He's full dinosaur, capable of time travel. Apparently, he died at some point.
Yeah, it's just Doctor Who for Americans. What's your real name? I'll never tell you.
It's Doctor Who for YouTubers, for people who like YouTube.
Yeah, it's the fucking puppet. He has jelly beans.
It's jelly beans.
But it's just I don't know. This podcast episode was fuck it. Let's get to the 2-hour mark.
No, that's too long.
I know this is fun. I'm having fun today. Even though I woke up butt fuck early. I don't wake up at 10 o'clock.
This is a very
it's a very bros episode.
It's a very usual episode of Totally Oblivious, I'd say. We just
a classic episode.
We're harkening back to the first weeks of Totally Oblivious where we just started saying stuff.
No, man, but it's crazy. We went from political history. You know how weird it went from like America sucks, political history,
Grimace Shake.
The internet's really weird. Memes always keep on redoing themselves.
Demons.
Yeah, and Lucifer just boxing, or Gabriel boxing out Lucifer.
We're all waiting for that fight, baby.
I'm getting first. I'm getting first viewing tickets.
Give me front row seats, baby.
I hope they got a plasma.
Make me ref of the fight.
Bro, I'd be like that one black guy in that one gif. I think it's Canelo fighting somebody, and like the one black ref goes,
oh.
Like, I just want to.
No, it will be like the meme with Joe Rogan and them all sitting at the.
Oh! I think that is a meme. Somebody's done that. It's like top text Gabriel fucking up Lucifer. Whoa!
Oh my
god! I forgot what fucking fight that was. But the Joe Rogan memes are funny. I really like how
they're very good.
I like how the Sigma meme eventually became religious memes. That's a really big one in that circle. All the masculine memes eventually evolve into you should praise Jesus. That might be genuinely true. My excuse for exploiting Christianity again.
That's very true. I didn't even realize that.
I was just like, damn, he's got fucked up in the corner.
Oh man,
damn, he got him in a fucking artboard.
Oh,
Gabriel's fucking him up. But no, man, I'd be so fucking down just to watch. I'd so ref it. I'd go up to God, I'd be like, if there's one thing you'd let me do, you'd give me the power to figure out how to actually ref a fight.
At least commentate the fight.
I will so fucking do it.
Man, we probably lose out our spot to somebody else. So there's
but he's like, no way. No, we get so clouded in heaven. He's like, you know what? I like you too.
There's no way how are we going to get clout over like anyone else that could make it?
I made you. No. What if this is our actual fated history? I actually made YouTube the best bro elite combo for this
exact reason.
Your entire lives were meant for this one purpose, and I won't lie. If that is my purpose, I've been blessed. Damn, he's fucking him over the corner. Oh shit, he got him in an armbar. Oh fuck.
I'm Caleb Perez. This is Alex Pruneda. We're both from Totally Oblivious, or at least we were on Earth. And now God has given us the opportunity to commentate this fight of the century, of the entire eons of universe. It's Gabriel the Archangel versus Satan himself.
We gotta introduce it like it's an epic rap battles of history fucking thing. Lucifer versus Archangel Gabriel. So we have to do it like that. They start rap battling.
Oh, no
they
way.
go through every form of combat to get his ass beat.
And Satan is now down 30-0. He is just getting whomped out there.
Damn. It's just, imagine he does the fucking Daigo parry. Damn.
Oh, man.
Evo moment 777. Damn! They go through every form of fighting and eventually they choose third strike. Damn! He's getting fucked up.
Oh my god!
Crazy that Gabriel chose the demon to with the Kuma to fuck him up in the combo. Oh damn! Demon!
Hidden demon! So how did Satan not see that one coming?
Oh, our third person that has to speak would have to be the guy from WWE, the country.
You're
guy.
right.
I forgot what's his
You're right.
name. Fuck, I forgot his name.
I don't remember either.
Dear God, he fell off the train. Oh fuck, what's his name? Oh my God, I'm forgetting. My dad would be so mad at me. But he has to be there. The guy from WWE. Oh my God! Somebody stop the fight.
I'm glad God gave us the position of this over literally any other commentator throughout history.
I'd love the commentator over it. It'd be so fucking awesome.
God, you know you can trust us to make that a fun.
Damn, we got
fun
fucked
commentating.
Up. Oh damn, me and the thing. Oh look at Kane over there being a pouty little bitch. Look at him. Look, loser. You got murdered somebody because you got jealous. What a loser.
What a fool.
What a fool.
All right. Well.
Damn! RKO out of nowhere! Off the top rope!
Man, he just keeps...
Is that John Cena coming from the fucking
John Cena?
Dude, that would be great to finish it off. Gabriel and John Cena.
The fusion dance.
No, they two-piece Satan, but that would be cool too. And then he just gets destroyed. And then that's how the story ends.
Yeah. That's the final chapter.
Satan is removed from all of existence.
Just absolutely pummeled so bad, he deletes himself.
That'd be just fucking crazy. I think that would be a great ending to the story.
It would be. That's for all the world to see. It would be like the Cell games or like Boo Saga, where everyone's just like, "Whoa,
god damn!" What does Gohan say? Fucking, I forgot. He says, "There's somebody actually brought this up. I didn't actually notice it in the manga where Gohan goes like, I don't want to kill you. I don't want to fight." And everybody's just like, "I'm gonna kill you now."
Like
if I want Gabriel to say a fucking one-liner or something, or some Jotaro or fucking Gohan shit.
Right before the final punch, he says his one-liner, just like, and then Satan's just like dust.
The Gabriel would be like, "Loser." It'd be really funny if he actually fucked up the final line and like Gabriel's like, "Fuck."
He's like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, guy.
I fucked up. Can I get a do-over?
I'd say there's a next time, but I mean, I don't.
I annihilated him.
He's gone.
I two-pieced him.
I literally cannot rematch this man.
And John Cena's like, "Nah, you did good.
Yeah, it's fine, man. It's fine.
You're good.
It's good." Can you imagine though? Like Satan wouldn't even see John Cena coming.
He wouldn't, bro. That's what would make it great. He just get. Oh!
That's the hardest part. Is like he literally would not be able to tell if he jumped into the ring because he just can't see him.
You know what's really funny? Like we're making it out to be like a fucking like an anime fight, but like in the Bible, the Antichrist or Satan just becomes, or Lucifer just becomes a giant dragon, and it's actually more like a medieval anime fight than anything. It's not a Dragon Ball Z fight. I wish it was. I hope it becomes that.
Yeah, I mean,
I hope it's just Omega Shenron versus Whis. I hope it's just that.
It probably will be pretty close to that.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just Lucifer. It's just Demigra versus Whis.
What's gonna suck though is if it literally lasts like 1 second.
I hope Gabriel holds back just a little bit so it makes it fun.
He's got to give us a spectacle, or else.
Come on, we've been waiting.
What was the point of all of that? We don't get a spectacle and like play around with him a little bit.
Come on, you gotta do the ultimate Gohan thing of just getting drunk on power. Just be like, to fight you. What does Gohan say? To fight you? No, I'm here to kill you. That would be raw. You think you're gonna beat me, motherfucker? We've known the book.
Man, didn't you read the book?
You know what's crazy though? Do you think Lucifer actually knows the ending of the story?
You'd think he would.
I don't think he does.
I feel like if everyone else is aware of this, that just means he's actively ignoring the
because isn't the one big thing about like demons can't like touch the Bible? Like it just pains them.
I mean,
like, what if Lucifer just never was told the ending during his, like, okay, this is gonna be fucked up to say, but what if all the angels knew the ending and like nobody was allowed to tell him? Like, it was just one giant inside joke of, yeah, okay, God told us how this ends, just don't tell Lucifer. But that's the story.
At the same time, if a demon's able to get into your innermost thoughts, you think at some point he would be able to see like biblical stories in there, or are those like off limits? Like if he tries to look into those things, he's
I think that's what happens. He just doesn't know the ending.
He is not aware of what's going. We're literally, so by us speaking of this right now, he literally cannot be in this room because it would hurt him.
Or there's probably you got a crucifix in this bitch?
No.
That's shocking. You have one upstairs. There's Jesus holding somebody upstairs.
There's no crucifixes in this house.
Really?
You don't need a crucifix.
You just need to bibble.
You box out that demon with your fist.
Boom. This one's for Jesus. This one's for Gabriel, and this one's just because you ate my sandwich.
Take that, demon.
Whore.
Yeah.
God wouldn't like me to say that, but you're a whore.
It's the truth.
Whore.
Yeah, that's demon hunting with Caleb. If you want to beat a demon, you basically just box him out.
Real.
It's what Gabriel wants you to do.
If we ever make shirts, we need to get a religious one that says Gabriel would want you to box him out. What if Gabriel just takes the form of Mike Tyson in the fight? That shit would be funny. Lisp and everything. Satan.
He's like, come on, Satan. You really want to try this with me?
I'll fuck you up. This is sponsored by the Joe Rogan Experience.
This is sponsored by No, it's sponsored by Totally Oblivious. Don't you know? We don't even get the street cred in heaven.
We don't. You two are gonna be the announcers for this fight.
We're like, I'm honored.
I really do hope though that like Gabriel just actually in the most poetic way to make all anime fans be like, shouting out your attacks is really dumb. Gabriel does it just once, just like he doesn't do like the Biden blast. He just says like some really raw ass fucking name for the attack, and it's just when he just says Getsuga Tensho from Bleach, and it's just a big fucking energy slash, and I'd just be like, God's an anime fan, and it's beautiful. Have we been talking blasphemy for the past like 30 minutes, or is this just good?
Some might consider it blasphemy, but honestly, we're only supporting the God.
Fuck Satan.
This. I mean,
don't sin.
We've literally only been saying how much we want to see Satan get absolutely destroyed. So if anyone religious takes this the wrong way, I think they're on the wrong side of history.
Yeah, I genuinely don't like the idea of sin and evil in the world. I might criticize God, but I want one thing. I'll be at that end and supporting the guy.
I know one thing. I mean, at some point you got to choose. Do you want the guy who makes things worse, or do you want the guy who actually tries to make things good?
I'm on the guy that tries to make things good. I just want to see Lucifer boxed out. Bam! By any archangel. Depending on your creed of religion, Azrael, Gabriel, other archangel, I want to see him get boxed out.
Just saying, Gabriel.
If Goku made a cameo.
Gabriel seems like a main character here, so
he really
this
does.
is what we're sticking with, because
We're almost at 2 hours. We need to end this.
We've gone too far.
It was so fun talking about. It's fun talking about God.
Yeah.
Classic shenanigans.
Classic, totally oblivious shenanigans here. Talking about
this was a good episode.
God, demons, grimace shakes, war.
Okay, one thing we need to leave off on here. This is the last thing.
Okay.
So not the Winchester House, but apparently there is the nunnery in the Totally Oblivious did an episode where they were in Washington near Spokane.
Oh, you mean Watcher did an episode?
Yeah. We should go there.
I want to.
And record an episode of the podcast.
I've been wanting to do.
And it's so weird. It's next to Spokane. I went to Spokane recently. Not to interrupt, but I understand how it could be haunted because Spokane is literally just GTA.
Oh yeah,
that's for
sure.
It's just Spokane.
But no, I genuinely want to do like paranormal stuff too on the channel.
That would be so fun.
I'd hope you guys would enjoy paranormal stuff because
I'd freak the fuck out. I'd be like Ryan. You'd be Shane. I'd be like Ryan.
I like creating. I just really like making extra content for the channel. I love making the podcast, but being able to do stuff outside of just chatting and talking, I really like doing that too. Just anything I can do to bring more to the channel. Yeah. I enjoy that. So if we get the chance, definitely let us know if you'd really like to see us do paranormal stuff, because that's on my radar.
Do you think Gabriel's gonna teabag Satan?
No, he's got too much class for that.
I'll teabag Satan for him, for all the gamers.
There won't be anything to teabag.
Oh, that's right. He'll see the kill cam.
The kill cam. You're gonna teabag the kill cam.
Yeah.
There you go.
This middle finger's for Satan.
There you go.
Gotta give me a crucifix.
I mean, I guess, but like I said, just
I unlocked the memory.
You did.
You
punched a demon before?
No. I used to own a crucifix. Mm-hmm. Or my aunt used to own one. And you know what I do sometimes? I flip it upside down. I just remember that.
Like, what does this do? And the demon's like,
oh fuck! I think my aunt got mad at me one time for doing it. But I remember doing that. I just flashed back to that right now. I had an anime.
Like, what have I done?
What have I done?
How many demon portals did you open?
I have no idea.
This is why.
What if you do it sideways?
I don't know.
What's a sideways cross signify? I believe in God, but
maybe I don't know. But yeah. You don't need a crucifix to beat a demon. Box him out.
This is for God, for Satan.
Like, biff, right in the gut, and then you go for the jaw, and then you poke him in the eyes, and then you grab their hand and knee him,
and then you just threw it. Hadouken.
And then you're like, you think you could get me, but you're just a pathetic shadow.
What do you need to do? I forgot how Kenshiro. I forgot how fucking Kenshiro does it. The only part I remember is I've been actually watching Fist of the North Star, and he's just going. That's what I do to the demon.
No demon could stand a chance against that.
No,
they really can't. That combo's too good.
And he's.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
have you seen those videos?
We're gonna get to the 2 hour mark.
I guess at this point we might as well. Get to 2 hours. Have you seen those videos though of that guy always fighting animals? Like he's like giving like how-to guides on how to beat stuff.
Yeah,
they're so funny every time. One of my favorite ones that I've seen him do recently is he's doing one on how to beat The Rock. And he's like, it's good. It's a little tougher for fighting Dwayne The Rock Johnson because his contract says he can't lose a fight. So you physically have to. I can't remember what he did.
Destroy the contract.
That like he somehow got him to like. He attacked him, and like since he can't lose a fight, he got launched into space, and he didn't have to deal with him anymore. And that's how you win against The Rock. Is you don't win, you just have to get him away from you to the point where he can't come back to finish the fight.
You just out of bounds him?
You have to out of bounds him.
You send him to the fucking.
And then there's one for Dom from Fast and the Furious that you have to that like he gets strength from his family, and then so what you have to do is bring in everyone from Fast and the Furious that's part of his family, and then you bring that guy from You're Not the Father down from heaven to say to prove that the test results say that none of them are blood related. So then they're no longer family, and then Dom loses all his powers and he becomes just a normal human being that you can beat.
Oh, okay, that works.
They're hilarious. I love them so much. I genuinely want to know now if he's done one on like fighting like a demon or something.
He should.
He should
bring a Bible.
It's very easy. All you have to do is just chokehold him and then do a backspin kick, and that demon will go running straight back to Satan without any second thoughts of returning. It's that easy, guys. I don't know why you guys think it's so difficult.
Yeah, like
that's my favorite part of every video is he does like the most insane things, and he's like, guys, it's very simple. I don't see what the big deal is.
It's fucking weirdos. What if his anime power is just to like defeat everybody?
That's his power. He can literally he knows. He's basically Taskmaster. He knows the attack patterns of every living thing to ever exist and all their weaknesses, so therefore he's able to counter anything they try to throw at him.
Describing a guy that makes memes as Taskmaster is fucking hilarious.
He's our universe's Taskmaster.
Where's our universe version of Iron Man?
That's the guy who owns Ocean Gate, who went to the bottom of the ocean.
Someone made a recreation of the submarine just going.
Yep,
I watched it. Someone made a meme of it. It's like it was the Freddy Fazbear edit of what's his face Afton, purple guy dying. Don't leave me. I'm like, oh, that's brutal, but funny at the same time.
We're terrible people.
Maybe God doesn't want me voicing.
No, God, please let us commentate that fight now, please.
I'll forgive all my sins, but that shit was just funny.
It's you have to admit it's funny, right?
No.
We're going with Satan now, aren't we?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm Catholic. He'll forgive my sins.
Whew. Whew.
I don't even know. Is that was right? What's the ones where you can forgive your sins by just telling them to a priest?
I think that's
Catholicism.
Yeah, that's Catholic churches.
Good. This one's Mormon, so it's different.
It's fine.
Oh, does it work the same way there too?
They know my heart. Any religions just need to know if God knows what's really going on in here, then that's what's good. If what's going on in here is bad, then you're doing bad, and no matter how much forgiveness you ask for, you'll still probably get forgiveness. But still, you're bad. Don't be bad, be good.
Feed a puppy.
But you can also laugh at things if it's necessary.
You know what I realized? I also like the idea of Buddhism, but you know what also happens in Buddhism? The Buddha fights the... Oh, fuck, I forgot how to pronounce it. Basically, Buddhism devil, and he does the same thing. He doesn't box him out. He literally just sits down on a stump, and Buddhism Satan can't win. He doesn't get boxed out. He gets spawn camped.
Well, so it's literally written throughout all religions that Satan's just getting
boxed out,
absolutely destroyed.
And it's even hilarious.
In Buddhism, it just sounds like without even trying, he's getting destroyed.
Yeah, he just sits down and he's just like, "Watch this.
Watch me do absolutely nothing, and he's gonna get absolutely destroyed."
Yeah, he just tries everything.
Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
but in religion,
he just throws demons, elephants, weapons, multiple versions at himself, and he's just like, weirdo. And he just gets fucking destroyed. I'm like, that right there, that's peak fiction.
And to think there's still Satanists out there support. Is this your kid?
And we're not really supporting the Satanist crowd and the totally oblivious audience.
Man, I wonder why.
Totally not like it's a blasphemous idea that you like, okay, you know what? This is going to be the last talking point because I think this was how it perfectly ended. So, fucking ass backward, like, Luciferianism is like that whole idea because like it's like supporting nature and being this and really loving. I'm like, isn't that just being a naturist then? How does this involve Satan?
Literally, Satan has absolutely nothing to do with any of that. Like, clearly they missed a lot of...
Did you read the Bible?
Clearly they missed a lot of key points in everything, especially just any religion ever, because Satan never created any of the nature stuff.
He just kind of infected it.
He not even that. Most of nature is just nature. He has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it's just kind of the whole human thing.
Yeah, he literally only really affects us.
Yeah, it's like what are you doing?
Oh man, thank you, Satan, for this tree that you definitely didn't make.
It's really weird. It's like Satanism.
That's like going to the cafeteria at school
and thanking the janitor for the food.
Yeah. Matt, you did such a good job making these chicken nuggets. Thank you so much for making that. The lunch lady's like, but I made that. And you're like,
shut up.
You are not in my life. The janitor is. So therefore,
I see him more.
He's who I support, even though I see both of you pretty much equally. That's literally any Satanist religion.
I know, and it's kind of weird because it's still like, like the whole like loving environment and like kind of just being yourself kind of thing, because that's what it is. Like if you boil it down, Satanism is just I'm enjoying nature and I'm being with me. That's just Buddhism. Just be a Buddhist. That's the same thing.
You're just trying to be unique.
There's a baby screaming. I thought that was Satan about to fight me.
He's done with us. He's like, you guys have been dissing on me for the last hour.
Fuck you.
Man, you got nothing. You got nothing on me, Satan.
Can you zoom on my face with that when she started crying?
Satan, you got nothing. Try me. Bitch. I dare you. I dare you.
But it's just really funny. It's like I always sometimes I see the Satanism thing pop up probably like maybe every couple months. Just Satanist group or this or that, and I'm just all like,
but why?
But it's just like that.
She's angry.
She's angry. She's vomiting or something. Demon.
She's a very cranky child sometimes.
Apparently. But it's just really funny. It's just like, do you know there's other religions that don't involve Satan, and it's just like you're doing that exact same thing.
You could even hear me out. You could even be atheist
and still do that
and still do exactly what you're doing.
Like it's not even crazy. Like I'm not even joking here. You could do any religion and do that. You just chose you can be a paganist and do that. Because I hear the whole Norse thing and Greek god things coming back after a while, and fun fact, it's not as bad as it originally was.
Big shock! People learn from their mistakes and are now able to make something good out of it.
Yeah, like it's crazy how most modern religions are influenced by Christianity. Yeah. Oh, fun fact too about Buddhism. There also might be a conspiracy theory where 21 years that Jesus just dips. And like nobody knows where he went, and then he comes back. Yeah, he might be the Buddha. Yeah, there's that conspiracy theory out there.
I mean, I suppose it's possible.
Like if that genuinely is, that's funniest fucking joke ever. Just like, oh yeah, I also was Buddha.
So yeah, I'm just behind every single religion.
Yeah, fun fact. I was also Thor. Odin too. I was camming in those. Those are my rebellious years. I had to go through my streak.
I'm almost certain that is the case, that every religion's technically somewhat right.
Yeah.
In some way, shape, or form. They all kind of have the same general idea. So therefore, there's no reason for them to be fighting because they're all technically kind of right.
Yeah. They all basically say, don't be a dick.
Yeah, that really should be what everyone comes down to. We've been saying this since day one of the podcast. Just be a good person.
It's like the whole Greek god. People say, what about the Greek gods and like all of them? They're supposed to be a tale of not to be a dick.
Yeah.
Do you really want to be like Zeus and adulterate? No, it's supposed to tell you not to do that, you fuck.
Every single thing that they say is a warning of what not to do.
Yeah, like, the whole like Norse thing. That one's still up in the air. What the whole meaning behind that is, but it probably I have an idea. Don't be a dick.
That just a suggestion.
Just a suggestion. Or I think this might be another way to interpret it. Respect your surroundings. They probably matter.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah.
They did the whole pillaging and killing thing, but the Christians did that too. So.
Everyone's done that. Yeah. People are people.
Yeah.
Like we say, war happens. People do that. They enjoy it for some reason.
A little bit. It's like, it's fucking everywhere. Just don't be a dick. Or it's just stories to tell you, don't be like the gods because they're kind of fucking assholes.
Be just a nice person. And honestly, that's really all you have to take from religion.
Yeah.
Is just be nice to people. And somehow people still miss the mark.
Every time.
Every time. I don't get it. I don't understand people. I truly don't.
God damn it, Lucifer.
Man. I'll find myself.
Myself. Or random snake in the garden. That may or may not have been Lucifer, or may or may not have been the actual Leviathan. It might have not just been some small bird or a lizard. It might have just been the literal fucking Leviathan in there. I like that conspiracy theory where it's not some little snake just around the tree like, Eve, you should eat this. It's a literal dragon being like, yo, bitch, you should eat that.
Eat that apple.
Right now.
Yeah, if you had a Leviathan telling you to eat something.
It makes more sense, right?
I think you'd be a little more like, oh, okay.
It makes more sense, honestly, in retrospect.
I think the idea behind that, not to make this go on any longer, but the idea behind it being just a little snake is it's supposed to be like unsuspecting and like whispering in the ear.
Yeah.
Of just like your deepest back thoughts, like, hey, you should do that. You should.
Is it just one giant? Was a snake even there to begin with? Is it just one giant allegory?
Eat the fruit.
Wow.
Kill your brother.
Oh, you're talking about Cain. I'm like, who the fuck are you talking? Oh. I'd be like, what's this? Oh.
You'll be on a task force someday. Just do it.
We're leaving it off on the SCP reference, but that was a good one.
That was not even an SCP reference. That was a reference to our own episode today of the demon task force that possessed the little girl.
Oh, no, that's an SCP. Like, yeah, Cain eventually became part of the SCP task force.
All right. That's referencing. And that truly is where we're
going to leave it off.
Because that's wild. Alex, do you have any final comments for today?
I'm religious now. Just to see that fucking ending
the conversion.
Fight. The conversion.
Conversion is real. My final comments is the same as always. Anything you take from this episode, apply that to your life. Probably, maybe. I don't know. We're not exactly the greatest people to take advice from.
Yeah, I don't.
But take this bit of advice. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share the podcast. Be sure to tune in next week for whatever we decide to do. As always.
Is that really advice?
That is advice. It's advising somebody to take an action.
Okay.
Which benefits mostly us, but I mean, I'd hope you'd want to help us a little bit if you're watching.
Yeah, that'd be kind of rude. Like, you got all the way 2 hours into this.
You have 2 hours of content that we just spent on you.
I have to edit a video and get this shit out by Sunday. You better subscribe.
You better. All of you people who keep watching the Couch Co-op episode, why didn't you subscribe? Get back here.
We didn't even fucking actually play anything. We were just talking.
That was a talking episode. You only lied to yourselves.
Yeah.
Come back. Watch every other episode. That's it. Peace out.
Doses.